There's nothing more beautiful than sitting on my bench on a gorgeous sunny day and looking at this. Just lapping up the sunshine. Listening to the birds and the bees. Looking at the beautiful colours and the flowers. Smelling the lavender. Good afternoon. Oh, it's hot today. Right, so I brought my lawnmower down from home, squeezed it into my little MG in the front seat, only to find that my plot neighbour has mowed the paths for me. But it's okay because I can use it on the other plot, so that's one of the jobs I'm going to be doing today. And I've got my daughter, my grandchildren coming down in a minute, so I'm going to get on with that, and I'll catch you in a bit. I thought I was...
I think I'm gonna pick it. Like this?
Yeah.
Then what else?
Pull it.
Now I'm gonna taste it. Let's get this one. Now I'm gonna taste it. It tastes appley.
Hello. It's Tuesday. Ooh, what's the date? Let me check. The 15th of August, and I've come to a decision, and that is that I am going to give up the old plot. So come January, when the rents are due, I will no longer have that plot. So, one of the main reasons for that, well actually there's two. One is, you see what's happening now is obviously we're harvesting crops, and as I'm clearing the space, I'm thinking to myself, right, now what am I going to put in this space to overwinter? And there's basically just too much space. I have nothing to put in there. So what will happen then is the ground will just grow weeds, unless I cover it or something. And the weeds is the second reason. I have I'm just about managing to keep on top of the weeds, having the two plots, and that is, you know, coming down here every single day, weeding. And okay, if I really needed the space for two full plots, then, you know, I could do that. But why am I doing it when half of the space is really not going to be used? And I've thought about it quite hard, and if I utilise my space on the one plot very carefully and plan properly, then I can grow enough for me and the fella and family members on just the one plot. So that's what I've decided to do. So now there is a lot of things on the other plot that are going to need to be moved. There's the grapevines, the kiwi and cherry tree and the raspberries, which the fruit I was going to move over here anyway. The greenhouse, let me turn you round and I'll show you what I've started doing. I'll do it slowly. So here I have started I've measured it all out and I started to dig the ground to do the foundation, because if I'm going to move the greenhouse over here, then this time I'm going to do it properly and build a proper level foundation for it. And I don't know if you can see, but this ground is not level at all. It's sort of hilly, bumpy there in the middle. I was just going to do a trench around, but inside the greenhouse I want to, because I'm getting some bricks tomorrow, I want to build the brick beds around the outside, around the edges. So I do need the whole thing to be level, so I'm actually digging out the whole shadow, the whole of it, and then let's go back round. It's a bit sunny. Let's go back in the shed. Then I will be laying down some builder's sand, level it all out, and a brick base, and then the brick beds inside with I'll use the slabs that I've got already for the pathway. So yeah, it took me quite a while to just, to come to that decision, but I'm happy now that I've made it. Because my greenhouse is so big, I will no longer be able to sit on my, let's turn you there, sit on my bench here and look out onto the plot. So what my plan at the moment is to sort out this area and have this as my little seating area where I can sit and have my cup of tea, and I'll plant some nice flowers around and stuff like that, and then I'll just keep the wildlife nettly bit behind the shed. So can't see what you can see. There we go. I'm trying to get out of the sun so I'm not squinting at you all the time. So yeah, got quite a bit to do, so I'm going to get on with it, and yeah, I'll be showing you, I'll be doing some filming, showing you in stages how I build the foundation for my greenhouse. I've never ever done anything like this before, but one thing you do have to become when you have an allotment is a little bit of a builder, a little bit of a carpenter. So yeah, I'm going to carry on and get as much as I can done today, and I'll show you how much I get done. Catch you later. Right, so I've got almost half of it done, but I'm going to have a little break because my foot is hurting, so I'm just going to go and have a look round and find something else to do for a bit, and then come back to it. Small tomato harvest for today. They're ripening really quickly now, so I'm going to be making some tomato and basil sauce later for the freezer, and I'm going to do some sun-dried tomatoes in my dehydrator. I'm from the plot now because it was just too hot to carry on, so I harvested the tomatoes, and I'm just going to do some cooking the rest of the day. So I'll just quickly show you the greenhouse at home and my chilli plant. Need to harvest some chillies from that. These little red ones, and the grapes are ripening. They're not very big, but lovely colour. And there's my cat Paolo asleep. And more sweet potato slips in there. Can't stop him now. Right, I'm going to go and get on with the cooking, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.